Hey everyone, so what if I told you the biggest thing slowing you down at work, the one thing that's really draining your energy, isn't a lack of ideas, it's the simple act of typing. Today, we're going to look at a tool that might just change how you interact with your computer forever, freeing you from that keyboard.
So let's be honest. What's the real enemy of your workday? It's probably not the big stuff, like writer's block or some huge project. No, it's something a lot smaller, way more sneaky, and it's happening literally all day long.
That's it right there. It's the constant, tiny friction of typing. Every single email, every message, every document, it's this relentless tap, tap, tapping that slowly grinds down your productivity. It's like an invisible tax you pay on every single thought you want to get down.
But what if you could just skip all that? Well, that's where WhisperFlow comes in. And I want to be super clear here. This is not just another one of those old school dictation tools that gets every other word wrong. This is something totally different, a complete rethink of how you get ideas from your brain onto the screen. Think about standard dictation. It's kind of like that friend who repeats every single thing you say, including all the ums, uhs, and when you lose your train of thought. WhisperFlow, on the other hand, is like that other friend who actually listens to what you're trying to say and then just cleans it all up for you. It's your personal editor, turning your rambles into clean text in real time.
And honestly, this quote just nails it. It really does feel less like you're dictating and more like you've hired this brilliant little editor who just lives inside your keyboard, ready to turn whatever you say into something polished and readable. Okay, but here's the real game changer. It knows where you are. WhisperFlow is smart. It gets that the way you write an email to your boss is totally different from a quick Slack message to a coworker. This contextual awareness is what makes it feel so natural. It just fits right into how you already work.
So, how do you get these superpowers? Let's walk through just how easy it is to get set up. Seriously, this will take you from typing all day to just talking in a matter of minutes.
Getting started is refreshingly simple. You just download it, and it sits quietly in the background. Then, anytime you'd rather talk than type, you hit a hotkey. That's it. You can dictate right into any app you're already using. No fuss, no new weird workflow to learn. Okay, before you do anything else, this is the big one. By default, your data might be used to help train the AI. So if you're working with, sensitive client info, or even just private thoughts, you're going to want to go into settings and turn on privacy mode right away. That means zero data is kept. Your stuff stays your stuff. And check this out, whisper mode. We've all been there, right? You're in an open office or it's late at night, and you can't talk at a normal volume. This feature is a total lifesaver. It's designed to actually understand you even when you're whispering. No more bugging your coworkers or waking up the whole house. Now for the first real superpower. Look, the worst part about dictation isn't just one typo, it's correcting the same stupid typo over and over again. With the personal dictionary, you teach WhisperFlow your unique words once, your name, your company, that weird product acronym, and it gets them right every single time. This is where things start to feel like actual magic. Snippets are your secret weapon for automating all the repetitive stuff you have to type. You just come up with a short trigger word for a whole chunk of text you use all the time. For instance, you could just say, calendar link, and boom, your entire scheduling sentence, link and all, just appears. Just think about how much time you spend typing the same email openings or answers to common questions. With Snippets, you never have to type them again. All right, get ready for this next one, because this next feature is apparently the one that really makes people's jaws drop. It's the thing that makes them stop and go, wait, what did you just do? This is where it goes beyond just putting words on a page and becomes a true AI assistant. Welcome to Command Mode. You can highlight any text in any app and then just tell WhisperFlow what to do with it. Summarize this. Make this sound more professional. Turn this into a bulleted list. It's like having a universal AI editor that works everywhere you do. You never have to copy-paste into another tool again. Okay, so that sounds pretty incredible, right? But what's the catch? Let's get practical and talk about the cost of all this and figure out if WhisperFlow is actually the right fit for you. The free plan gives you 2,000 words a week. And let's be clear, this is not some tiny, useless trial. 2,000 words is actually a lot. It's enough to handle a ton of your daily emails and messages, so you can get a real feel for how it changes your day before you even think about paying anything. And here's the simple breakdown. The free plan is fantastic. You get that amazing core dictation. But if you're really serious about replacing typing and you want that mind-blowing command mode we just talked about, the pro plan is where the real magic is. It's really an investment in getting your time back. So, after all that, the big question is,
who is this really for? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple.
If you type a lot, this is going to help you a lot. It really doesn't matter if you're a writer, a developer, a student, a business person buried in email, or really just anyone whose hands are tired and who wants to type less and get more done. If your job involves a keyboard, this is for you.
All right, let's wrap this all up with something you can actually do. Here is your plan to feel the power of this for yourself in the next 30 minutes. Today.
Seriously, don't just listen to me talk about it. Install the app, set your privacy preference, and then, and this is the most important part, add 10 words to your dictionary and create 5 snippets you know you'll use. Then, pick one real task, like answering 5 emails, and just do it. That's how you'll know if this can really change your workday.
And I'll just leave you with this final thought. Once you really get a tool like this into your workflow, you might just start looking at your keyboard the same way we all look at fax machines now, with respect, but definitely from a distance. The real question is, what are you going to do with all that time you get back?